It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up!
Woo!
Yeah! What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for watching. This is Super Geeked Up, your live weekly geeky pop culture show. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for geeking out with us. I'm joined by my co-host, Jordan Noel.
Hello.
Hello. It's always very sultry, that intro. It's good.
I thought it was a little bit more creepy than sultry, actually.
Oh, maybe I just like my women creepy. Maybe that's what that means. I don't know.
Well, girls, you know what turns Jeff on.
Yeah, oh boy.
Right.
Can't wait for the emails now. Okay, anyway. On tonight's show, we got lots of awesome stuff. We're going to talk some Dungeons & Dragons, ask like what characters, what races, classes you would be if you were in a real-life Dungeons & Dragons type environment. We're going to play our Geeky Pimp game where we're going to decide which fictional characters would get the most action. Tons of geeky news this week, lots of Marvel and DC movie and TV show news. And, yeah. Oh, and we're going to play another cool game called 1D20 later on. All right. If you're watching, thank you so much. Please tweet us at SuperGeekedUp, hashtag SGU. We always share your tweets during the show. We have some awesome guests, which were, real briefly, let me introduce them right over here. They're all from the awesome Twitch stream, which I was very fortunate to be on a few weeks ago, called Bring the Game. This is Miss Bring the Game herself, Fallacy, right here. Hi.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for being on. And over here we have Jacob from Denmark. I don't even know your last name. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to Jacob from Denmark.
Yeah, it's a hard one, but
okay.
Hey.
Thank you for being up, man. Super early in the morning for Jacob, or late at night, depending on how you look at it.
Well, late at night, more like it, yeah.
And it's Uncle Muffles.
I'm helping.
Yes, sure he is. He's a very helpful guy. All right, we're going to talk more to them and what they're up to a little later in the show. We'd like to kick things off with the Geek Tweet of the Week. We're going to share your answers, and we're going to get all these guys' answers, which is, if you could be in a fantasy Dungeons & Dragons world in real life, what race, for example, elf, dwarf, something like that, and class, for example, rogue or sorcerer, would you want to be?
Did you really just steal my geek tweet?
Well,
Did
yes,
you
I
just
did.
read my geek tweet? What just happened here?
Hey, your geek tweet of the week.
Somebody's in trouble.
I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry, I was so in the zone. I just went right into it.
What just happened here?
Oh my god. All right.
Jeff's in
Wow.
You can do
Jeff's
hey,
in
do you want to
I see how it is. Nope, it's fine.
if you want to intro every other segment, go for it.
No.
I'm totally fine with that.
That is always my thing.
All right, it's only been 2
I'm
times.
like the weather girl, and you just fucking told them it's raining. What just happened? You literally just made me obsolete. You took my one thing.
Oh, you're never obsolete. You have your contest later too.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Anyway. All right. So anyway, let's go to Uncle Muffles. Actually, Uncle Muffles, what would your choice be?
Oh, regardless of race, which I will be getting to after this, class above all would definitely have to be a wizard of the necromancy school. There's nothing more I would like than to be able to have my own undead army to do whatever I wish with. And then eventually, once I've learned enough of the tools of the trade, be able to cast the most powerful spell known in the entire universe. Wish. But as far as race would go, it would have to be a gnome. Because who's going to suspect a little tiny gnome to have all this knowledge bunched up in their head? Not only that, they can live long enough to do it.
Oh, that's right. They're quite long-lived, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, a gnome controlling an undead army. That is quite an image.
Absolutely.
Nice. On Twitter, at Lanier, Ryan tweets in, Woot SGU time. Thank you very much, Ryan, for watching, as always. Anthony, at Lister's Mate, says, hey, guys, I'm here. All right, thank you, Anthony. That's awesome. Ryan has said, bad, Jeff, go to the corner. Okay.
Jeff sucks.
In trouble.
And Anthony says Jordan Noel's trying to see how many decibel levels she can reach.
You know what? That's not even trying lines. My friend was like making fun of me last night. He's like, we always know when you get excited because your voice goes up like 6 octaves. Like you start like at a normal range, and then it just keeps inclining until you're like just a screech. And I'm like,
Oh, that's so mean.
He didn't say it was
do
a
it
screech.
too.
That's your friend. He didn't say that. He didn't say the word screech.
Oh no, he did.
And maybe your friend was talking about Saved by the Bell character screech.
No. He was talking about me because something was. First of all, it was a bad decision Tuesday, obviously.
Oh.
And so I don't know what was said, but it got me like really excited, and all of a sudden like my voice started here and was like all the way up here, like almost like non-registering, like only dogs could hear me. And it's really true. Like I don't notice it until like I get really screechy, and then I try to bring it back down. But it's like I just sucked on helium, so now I can't physically make my vocal range normal. Or when I get angry, I get a little pitchy.
All right, let's go over to Fallacy. What would your choice be for this question?
Hard choice of race. Race is always a hard one. Choosing a class, though, jumping straight in like Muffles did, I would definitely be a wizard. No, sorcerer. Sorcerer.
All right, yep.
Sorcerer because who needs books? You're naturally gifted.
That's why I prefer sorcerers too. I don't want to have to freaking be studying books all the time.
I don't want to memorize shit. Come on, who has time for that? Race though, I don't know. Race maybe an elf or something. Just because of the community life, it would be generally peaceful and easy to look down on others.
That's nice. I can look down on others.
Yeah, see?
All right, let me share some tweets here before we go to Jacob. Francis at Sorta Geek, who was on our show last week, actually, they were awesome, says, Elven mage / wizard, live for centuries, get to manipulate the elements, who could resist? Sasha at her weirdness, who's watching live right now, thank you, Sasha, says, oh, that's easy, half-elf or elf, I could mix a ranger and wizard, that would be me. Well, she can always multi-class, so that should be fine, right?
Oh, yeah, mix a fighter with a sorcerer? Done.
Ellie at Geekery in Vogue, for a non-starter, I would go with a Catfolk Oracle. For starter, Gnomish Wild Sorcerer, famous last words, oops.
I like it.
All right, Jacob, what would your choice be?
Yeah, see, now they stole all my stuff, because I wanted to be a wizard elf.
Oh, sorry, man. I should have let you.
My second choice is sorcerer. So...
What's your second choice?
What?
What was your second choice?
A sorcerer.
Sorcerer,
so,
okay.
you can also stole that one. But yeah, I'd definitely be an elf just because they don't have to sleep ever. You can just meditate for a couple hours, and then they're good.
That's true, you're right. They don't need a full night's rest.
Definitely help.
Absolutely.
But yeah, other than that, just definitely something magical, because that's... Who can resist?
What's the point in being a fantasy creature if you can't use magic? Serious.
Well, yeah, why would you live in a world with magic and then choose not to be magical? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I am choosing not to be magical. I know, it's all right. I would go half-elf, because I really like half-elves. And... See, I do like playing with rogues a lot, but I think I would actually go swashbuckler, because I really like that class, which I know is...
Pirates?
Basically, I'm a pirate, yeah.
I dig.
Well, you could go out and be a pirate now. It's not that hard.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of hard.
I mean, half-elf, you'd be very charismatic as well.
Jordan, what would you choose?
I know next to nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, so like I've seen them reference it on Big Bang Theory. Like I theoretically know what it is. It's
Well, that's part of the reason, by the way. When I said this question, I didn't think you were gonna know what the hell I was talking about.
That's more reason to let me just say it, so then I don't have to be here like, oh.
You're just gonna say it and leave? Like, see you later, guys.
Yes, I've done that before. I've just been like asked everybody else, and then we just skip over me.
Oh, that's a very clever trick.
It actually is wonderful, but you fucking took that shit from me, so whatever.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yes. Have you ever played a game like World of Warcraft or something? The Witcher? Would you be a Witcher?
It's basically just a human something.
I have not played World of Warcraft.
Neither
I'm
have
not
I.
Let's see. How about, do you want to be you could be a half-orc barbarian?
Oh my god, don't be mean to her.
I
I can
don't
see
know
that.
what that is. Like, I know what an orc is. I've fucking seen Lord of the Rings. That just sounds like shit. That sounds like absolute
No,
shit.
dude, it's be a very powerful character. Nobody will be getting in your way.
Yeah,
Not
Known
even
for those
no, no.
amazing crits.
No. Fuck that noise. Fuck that. I don't know. Any
elves are
sorceress.
notoriously beautiful.
Elven
Why not be an elf?
sorceress. Here we go. Elven sorceress.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're all elven magic.
Yes.
Wait.
We're all some kind of. No, Bumples was a no.
Nobody wants to be short.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
he's like
I'm
The
5'11",
token of
okay, man? I know the struggle of being tall.
Gotta rip them, you know.
Also on Twitter here, TJ Alexander had said, Elf Ranger. Yeah, people love elves. I have visions of being Legolas with dark hair.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god, so basically you'd be Kylo Ren.
Okay, wait.
Why don't I know
How
who
did you
Kylo
go
Ren
from
is?
Legolas
That's one
to
hell of a
Kylo
leap.
Ren?
If he wanted to be Legolas with brown hair, that's like Kylo Ren. Really pale.
All right, you just use any excuse to bring Kylo Ren up in this conversation.
Okay, I'm losing geek
Kill
points
my
by the
life.
minute here. What is Kylo Ren?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, you don't.
Oh,
I know you haven't.
that's right.
The new
She's
Star Wars.
unfamiliar with
She's
Star
not into
Wars.
Star Wars. He's the villain in Star Wars: The
Get out.
Force Awakens.
Get out.
The latest Star Wars
Get
movie.
out.
No, don't get out. You can.
Wait, come back.
It's
I
okay.
lost so much geek cred. I'm done.
It's
okay.
alright.
No, it's-
I feel like I did too as soon as I was like, I don't really know much about Dungeons and Dragons.
So on Facebook, Paul Renshaw said he would be an immortal, full-blood, high elf, battle archmage, multi-classing as wizard and warrior as an eldritch knight. This guy knows his
Jesus
shit.
Christ, guy! You're
Yeah.
gonna be everything in the book.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
He
Scorpio
wants it
Moon
all.
said.
I guess if you can be anything, you might as well be everything.
Why not? Scorpio Moon said, elven magic user, long life plus superpowers, no contest. And Carlos Ramirez said, elf and rogue. All right, yes, everybody loves being rogues. I mean,
And
elves.
elves.
everyone loves beating elves.
Elves.
Elves, yes, they do.
Having the abilities of a rogue is incredibly useful when it comes to
Sneaking into places.
gaining the upper hand in social situations.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Is there
There's nothing
fairy
real
an option?
Is there a what?
Are there fairies? Like, are fairies an option?
Yeah.
In
they're
the older
fake.
editions, they
Homebrew a
were,
bit, yes.
for sure.
Yeah, I guess there's Fae,
Actually,
right?
elves are
Yeah.
technically descendants of Fae,
Yeah.
or associated with Fae.
So are gnomes
Yeah.
or halflings.
Why not both?
Why not?
I want to be a half dwarf, half elf.
Huh.
Wait,
There's
what?
you
actually
hate yourself.
there are rules for that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to be. I want to be a half dwarf, half elf.
An orlf.
Oh, I want to be a 12th, please.
Where'd you
Oh,
get
this
the
is
D
interesting.
from?
So, wait, Anthony Davis, a listener's mate, says Leonard Nimoy told me I should be Bilbo Baggins. Did you meet him at a convention? And did he tell you that? Because that's awesome if you did.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking cool.
Anthony. And then at her weirdness, Sasha tweets in, "What would you be if you had to be your own worst Dungeons and Dragons enemy?" Oh, that's an interesting question. Wow, I don't know. I'm a little bit too new to this. What's a really horrible enemy to fight in
Fucking rust monsters.
Rust
monsters?
What do they do? They just cause things to metal to rust?
Almost any weapon or armor you may have on your being, they can easily eat away. And you become naked.
And you become naked. It's like every
Naked's a
teenager's
bad
worst
thing.
dream.
Yeah, like Jordan's like, that sounds great to me.
What? Naked?
She's like, let me use that on Kylo Ren.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if you would want to because
I gotta
rust
look up this
monsters
guy.
look like giant cockroaches. So
Ew.
You don't really. I don't know if you want to look him up. Jordan thinks he's great. I think he's the biggest loser ever.
I have to.
He's basically a
how do you
spoiled
spell
brat.
Kylo
That's
Ren?
like,
What is this?
Yeah, that's it. He's a spoiled brat. That's a good call, Jacob.
yeah, it's like
Dang.
imagine Darth Vader, but like
Kylo
as a
Ren.
14-year-old kid. Tantrums. That's. Kylo
I'm
Ren.
looking this person up, and
So, before we get into
it's
our
not that cute.
Okay, well, that's all right. Well, Jordan can have them all to himself, all to herself.
Oh, yours.
Schnoz.
I'll keep.
I don't share well, anyways.
Yeah.
I'll keep Robert Downey Jr.
That's fine with me.
I like old men, apparently.
Apparently.
Kylo Ren is age appropriate. Who wants that shit?
He's
All
not
right.
experienced.
We're going to be doing a Geeky Pimp game in a few minutes here. First, so since we're speaking about Dungeons & Dragons, I'm very excited to announce tomorrow we're starting a new show. It's actually going to be a Dungeons & Dragons live stream, and Phallus here is actually going to be one of the players in it, as will I. Yes. And thank you very much. He's been a huge help with all the streaming stuff. So we're going to be doing that on Twitch. So we have a new Twitch channel, twitch.tv/supergeekedup. If you're watching now, if you could go give us a follow over there, that would be awesome. And we'd love to see you tomorrow. It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Time on that channel, streaming live. And so we're going to be playing. So it's going to be the two of us and two other players and an awesome Dungeon Master. And yeah, you're going to get to see us play online, some Dungeons & Dragons. And it's going to be the first adventure. With long-term campaign, but this will be episode 1 of that. And I hope you can join us and comment along in the chat on Twitch. So if you make a Twitch account, you can follow, and then you can follow along all the chat that's going to be going on during the live stream. All right, thanks, guys. And all right, so let's get to our Geeky Pimp game. So this is how this is going to work. I'm going to list 2 characters, and then everybody here is going to decide who they think would get the more action between these 2 characters. Okay? And you guys, of course, can tweet in if you're watching at @SuperGeekedUp, #SGView. Okay, here's the first one. Thor or Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Okay,
Thor.
why? Why Wonder Woman?
Just, Chris Hemsworth's just not really my cup of tea, but I like tall brunettes.
Okay, it's good enough for me.
I'm game with that. Tall brunettes are definitely attractive.
But you're going Thor, right? You said?
Yeah, I'm going Thor though. There's hardly a woman on Earth currently that wouldn't want to have sex with him.
I guess Jordan's
I
the
really
one.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I guess
I
outside
really
of Jordan,
wouldn't.
I guess.
There's
I
hardly
would
a
rather have
woman.
his brother Loki.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes.
Down.
But Loki wasn't an option. I can't pick Loki.
What I'm saying, but
I'd pick Loki.
Wonder Woman is, and you're just saying any woman on Earth who wouldn't want him, or
No,
would
she said
want him.
hardly. She said
I said
hardly any woman.
There's
Hardly any woman.
no
So
woman
you're-
on Earth who wouldn't want him.
Yeah, being a Norse male, I have to go with Thor as well.
And
All right. Makes
listen,
sense.
one
What about you,
word.
Muffles?
Amazons.
Hell yeah.
Amazons.
Yup.
I'm going with Wonder Woman too. I mean, look, she's got the lasso. It just
Yup.
so much stuff.
Oh, the whip.
That's
The whip
fascinating.
pulls it home.
The lasso, yeah, lots of stuff you can
There
do.
was a question on Jeopardy last night that was like describing Wonder Woman, and I was like, Wonder Woman, what is Wonder Woman? And my mom was like, of course you would. Like, you would know anything about the nerd life, and I'm like,
I'm surprised they had that on Jeopardy. That's cool.
yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Jeopardy Geek Edition.
It was like
They should
comic
have that.
something
Is that a thing?
related.
They should have that. You're right. They should totally have that. Well, they kind of. Well, actually, there was a geeky version of Jeopardy. No, that was never mind. That was a sports version. I don't care about that.
Maybe we should make
Ew.
a game like
Sports.
Geeky Jeopardy.
What was that?
Maybe we should make a game like Geeky Jeopardy.
Maybe we should.
I-
Well,
Can I join? No.
yes, you can. You guys can all join. You can all
Oh,
be
I
contestants.
like the sound of that.
I will win my geek points back.
Ryan on Twitter, by the way, had said about I think the D&D enemy, 8-foot-tall kobold was what my DM used to use. It was not fun.
What the hell? I guess that's one way of making enemies, just scaling up other enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a giant version of anything.
Literally scaling.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis said he helped with the test stream. Yes, you did, Anthony, earlier in the week when I was trying to do some Twitch testing. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Sasha says between Thor and Wonder Woman, I want both Thor and Wonder Woman sandwich.
I
Well,
like where
hey.
your head is at.
I think she might have just got the best answer of the day.
Seriously. She wins.
A winner is you.
Oh, and then Ryan says female Thor and Wonder Woman, I win, LOL. All right, that was very clever.
Oh yeah, female Thor. Yeah.
There's female Thor now, yeah.
I wonder what a female Thor would look like.
Well,
It's
what does
in
she
the
look like? She
comics.
looks very similar, right?
Like,
It's
Yeah.
actually it's actually really in the comics now.
Yeah.
I mean, is it complete with chest hair?
I don't know. I
Sexy.
don't think they went that much in detail with it.
I think that if you're gonna have a female Thor, she has to have at least hairy nipples or something. I mean,
Oh God! I don't think we're seeing her nipples in Marvel
But
comics.
like, Norse.
Why
We're
not?
very noticeable.
Okay, moving on.
The Norse, very hairy.
Here's our next
Say
matchup.
that with certainty.
What do you? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I
Come
heard
over
so.
and
Yep,
like,
moving on.
just let it go.
Moving on. Next matchup: Donkey Kong or Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Or was like, is that really a question?
Yes, it's really this is really an option.
Pac-Man.
I like
Hands
where you go
down.
with Pac-Man because we know he Mrs. Pac-Man, right? So he's probably getting action from her.
Oh no, I was just thinking he makes a living as swallowing balls.
Oh!
Damn!
Even
Good
appropriate.
point.
I like
If
it.
I remember correctly,
Speaking of
in the
that,
cartoon.
Jordan, a little bit later, the show is going to announce the winner of that contest I just referenced. So stay tuned for that. Somebody's going to get a prize, right?
Yep.
Yep,
Oh
okay.
wait, do you want me to steal my job there too? But you don't know the winner.
No, I was trying to throw
He's
it to
gonna
you,
make up a
and then when I throw it to you, you say "yup." That's your response.
Well, because right now isn't contest time, so I'm not gonna bring up contest time.
No, I'm trying to tease it, right? Remember, you tease it so people will get excited about it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you
all right,
tease away, Jeff. Tease away.
I will. Jacob, back at Pac-Man or Donkey Kong?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pac-Man wins. That like ball argument is I can't beat that.
Okay, and
I
Muffle.
went solid with that one.
Yeah.
Waka waka.
Okay. Jordan? You going Pac-Man too or Donkey Kong?
I'm going Donkey Kong just because everybody else said Pac-Man,
Okay.
and I don't want a guy that likes balls in his mouth.
Now, hey,
Obviously, I'm not his cup of tea.
considering
he
the
could go both
proportions
ways.
of it,
I don't share.
Oh. If he
You know,
swallows more balls than
Pac-Man-
anything else, then I can see where you're
Pac-Man
coming
can be
from.
cool with that lifestyle, and I'm all for it, but like, not for me. Just me.
now hold on.
It's me.
With how huge his mouth is to swallow said balls, imagine the size of his tongue.
Or there's very little room for the tongue because of how big his mouth is. It's just like floating around in there like a little
That's
toothpick.
how many balls he has in there.
It turns into one of those little ball pits.
Oh God, no.
Again, like I don't want to be competing with like being like, oh, darling, you have male pubes in your mouth. Let me just take that out for you.
Oh, God.
Came back
Where did
from your
this just
job
go?
eating balls all day
Thanks.
and getting chased by
I'll
ghosts.
never.
Great thing you just
Pac-Man
started
the same
there,
way again.
Fallacy.
Yeah, I went there. I did this. I'm sorry.
No problem. You're gonna hear more of that fun stuff tomorrow on the D&D stream, I'm sure. All right, so here's the next pairing: Link from Legend of Zelda, of course, or from Street Fighter, Chun-Li.
Link.
Oh.
I'm going Chun-Li.
Check
want
out
Link.
those thighs, man. Chun-Li
Those
really
thighs. Yeah,
takes
right.
down.
Dude, she could crush people with those thighs.
Yeah.
Link can't even like sweet talk or anything. He can just moan and groan.
No,
in
he's a
bed.
mute, right?
Oh,
Except-
but that could be helpful if he's good at moaning and groaning in the bedroom, right?
But that's all he does, though.
Yep.
He's gonna go off to like smash some pots in the middle, and, or
Yeah, you're gonna invite him over to your house, and he's just gonna smash all your shit looking for rupees. I have a hard time deciding here. I think I have to go with Chun-Li on this one too, just because a powerful woman is always sexy.
Your word, hell yeah.
Yep.
On Twitter, Alexander Martin at 2am_bachelor says, Dude swallows balls and his mouth is a ball pit. What did I walk into?
Yeah.
He just started watching, apparently. Good point to watch.
I'm so sorry.
He came at the right
Not
time.
really.
And then Chun-Li thighs on my cheeks. What is happening? He also tweets it. Hey man, it's normal stuff we talk about. All right, so let's go to the next one. Do a couple more, and then we'll move on. Sonic the Hedgehog or Yoshi. Talk about somebody with a tongue, by the way.
Mm-hmm. No.
But
No.
I feel like it's sticky, and that wouldn't be pleasant.
I really am like not loving your like picks for these, Jeff. Why are
Hey, man,
they
'cause
all animated?
Because hey, I'm trying to do a video game theme. You can't all have them. You all want them to be Kylo Ren or Harley Quinn and that shit. I can't give you all that.
Or I like Wonder Woman. I like Poison Ivy. I like Batman. Like, come on.
Yeah, well, hey,
like,
this game isn't called
oh,
Pick
God,
the.
like I don't want to think about animated like characters that are like this big trying to get up on me. Like,
Okay, well, let me repeat something I mentioned the last time we did this game because I was just watching it. The game is not called Who Would Jordan Sleep With? It's what character would get more action.
Okay.
Not with you.
But
with-
I think what she's saying is whoever she wants to sleep with would get most action. Apparently.
Well, that's how she's approaching it, I think. You're right.
She's just gonna
Alright.
make up for the
Jacob,
difference.
you're my new best friend. Thank you. There we go. Let's have one fucking supporter on here.
Oh my god.
So Sonic,
Alcohol.
I don't know. I think Sonic's
Yeah.
more the player.
Now, what it boils down to is someone who can act like a living vibrator,
Oh.
or
But
a reptile that could accidentally eat the embryos out of your uterus.
What?
Oh.
Why would you
Sonic?
have embryos?
Sonic is a hedgehog, though. I'm pretty sure. Don't they have like weird? Like, first of all, there's spikes. That's gonna be an issue at some point.
Unless you like the pain.
Maybe the spikes is what
That's
he
true.
uses to,
Oh. I mean, hedgehogs aren't like painfully spiky. They're spiky, but
Well,
they're
if
not
he's
like
vibrating
fortified.
at that speed, it's gonna.
It's
Hey,
probably
why
just
does he have to
up.
be vibrating while he's having sex, though?
Yeah, and two, it depends if you're riding him or he's riding you, because those spikes only go one way.
Very true.
True.
It's such a hard decision because I don't think either one of them would get very much tail.
Well, that's fine. You can say
Yeah,
that
it's
too.
tail. So Sonic has tails.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
there you go. I don't know if they're like, or, but I think I have to go with Sonic on this one only because he never stops. He goes a million miles an hour forever. He never gets tired.
Gotta go fast.
True. On Twitter, @ScorpioMoon says, bisexual Pac-Man flossing his teeth with pubes from both genders. There's my image for the night. So, yes. No, you're welcome.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Last one, last pairing, Chewbacca or Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Chewbacca.
Okay, they're both quite hairy.
I just like that you brought Star Wars into it. That's really just
There you go. So, yeah, everyone gonna do one Star
all I
Wars.
care about.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, so that's.
I think I'm gonna go Chewbacca too.
I don't know. Now, I get this weird feeling that Hagrid has great pillow talk. Whereas
He does seem
Chewbacca
very
would just
sensitive.
be screaming at you.
That's true.
He does have and he also has a very good
I
affinity
think
with.
that's like that whole like that vibrating voice, which means probably he can make his tongue vibrate. I'm still no vibrating thing.
Perhaps.
I can't.
He's
I can't
he's a
decide.
very large man. Maybe he's large in
Then again,
areas.
Chewbacca is an alien. Do you even know if he has the same kind of bits as we do?
Well, okay. It doesn't have to be with us, though. It could be with other.
With his
Wookiees.
own
Well, okay,
kind,
that's
yeah.
true.
I personally think that Hagrid wouldn't be able to get much tail. First, he's too sensitive, and he wouldn't be in it for the tail. Second, I mean, Hagrid doesn't really fit in with normal people or giants. Chewie has to take it by default.
That's a fair point, because I'm pretty sure as far as Wookiees go, Chewbacca's pretty damn handsome, and
Yeah, as far as Wookiees go, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Hagrid, yeah, he falls into the category of looking for his soulmate, I would say.
Yeah, he's too sensitive to really pull the ass in.
Hagrid, pull
Well,
the
he had
ass
that
in.
relationship with one person in one of the movies.
Oh, he
no,
does.
he was pursuing the
The
That's
headmistress of
really-
that other school.
yeah,
the
the
giant,
Yeah.
right?
Goblet of Fire or something, right?
Fleur
Unique looking woman.
Fleur school of whatever.
Yeah. Bella
Bella
Girl School. The girl school.
Bell something. Ah, fuck, I can't remember.
Bella
All right.
Bell. Yep.
The
On
school
Twitter.
where the girls go.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
On Twitter, Lister's Mate says, this episode of Super Geeked Up verges on being not safe for work. I think that's every week, actually, though, Anthony.
I joined, at least.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
Sasha at her weirdness says, Chewbacca would get way more play than Hagrid. Oh my god. Okay, so strong vote for Chewbacca there.
Sounds like she has a fetish.
All right, that was Geeky Pimp.
She has a Chewy fetish.
That was Geeky Pimp. Thanks for playing along, everybody. We're going to take, if you're watching the recorded version or listening to the podcast, we're going to take a quick commercial break right now, and we'll see you back right after this. Hey, thank you for watching, everybody. This is Super Geeked Up. Thanks for coming back. This episode is Super Geeked Up. What? Hold on. I'm coming back from commercial break. I don't have to hold on. This episode of Super Geeked Up is supported by our Super Geeky Patreon, Maria Duran, and Team KLI. They provide real-time marketing and relationship building that gets results. For more about how they can promote you, your business, or your show, visit teamkli.com. Thank you so much, Maria, for your support. All right, let's talk more to our guest tonight, and then we got some more geeky shenanigans coming up. All right, so let's talk about Bring the Game. Fowles, you want to tell people what that is, what you do, and all that awesome stuff?
Okay, basically to sum it up, Bring the Game is a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/bringthegame / something. One of the slashes. I stream several days a week, no less than 16 hours. I play a variety of games, anything from FPS to MMORPGs, everything in between, sometimes indie games. Every Friday we do some D&D. I run a homebrew guild, or a homebrew game called the Harbingers Guild. The two other guests on the show today are actually two of my most popular and most frequent players in the Harbingers Guild.
Hi.
Hi! But yeah, it is a content creator for game stuff. We're nerds.
And it's awesome. Like I said, I actually got to be at one time in the Harbingers Guild. It was super fun. Actually, Jacob was on the same show. That was cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to have you in there too, Kalina.
I heard there were some shenanigans that went down during that session.
There were some shenanigans. Also, some sexual shenanigans were happening afterwards between characters. Maybe. I should go watch and find out. Or you could see Kalina in the next game, because I'm playing her in tomorrow's game, too.
Yeah, Kalina. There won't be any vest there, but Kalina and Euphemia are kind of close. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You
You come on and just do those sound effects for us tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay.
need a soundboard.
Roll for about chicka wow wow.
Anyway, so
Check.
so it's 4 days a week, right? You're streaming?
I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday on a normal week. Occasionally Thursdays if something comes up and I'm excited about a game, or Saturdays for subscribers only.
Nice. And folks, that's twitch.tv/bringthegame. You should absolutely check it out. Please go follow as well. So Uncle Muffles,
Yeah.
what besides being on the Bring the Game, you have anything else you're up to you'd like to talk about?
Oh, jeez. Well, I know live League of Legends. That's, I guess, an accomplishment maybe I'm proud of, being the part of the top 0.2% among the millions of North American players.
Are you really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's
super
incredible.
That's
I
amazing.
didn't know that about you, Muffles.
Well, I mean, I would hope I was that far up after spending 7 years wasting my life on that game. Yes,
But that's really impressive.
Oh, thank you. I
You
appreciate
should
that.
come play frickin' League of Legends on my stream with me and watch me noob it out.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be
It'll
happy
only
to.
make you look worse.
Yeah.
Bring as many friends as possible. I love playing it. But other than that, I just sit back, relax, and paint miniatures for different tabletop games. Sometimes I sell them, sometimes I keep them, but they're always fun to paint. I even, let's see, I have a Deathwing Terminator right here for Warhammer 40k. Tons of fun.
Very cool.
But yeah.
That's awesome, man. Jesus Christ, I know like a freaking video game superstar here.
Top 2%. Yeah, that's pretty fucking impressive.
Thank you.
Do you compete in tournaments and stuff?
Not as of late. I have been invited to a few, but they didn't coincide with the rest of my schedule, so unfortunately I couldn't attend them.
Gotcha. On Twitter, @thedeepu says, "Man, from the tweets, looks like I picked the wrong week to arrive late." Yes, you did, sir. But I'm glad you're here. If you can go back and watch it the rest later on, you should do it. Lots of inappropriate stuff going on. Jacob, anything you like to?
Honestly, there isn't really much going on right now. So, other than playing the game, that's about all I got going for me.
You do
Just a
graphics and
bunch
stuff
of
for
D&D.
Twitch, don't you?
Well, yeah, for like just random streams when I feel like it, but
Oh, when it feels like it.
it's like nothing I really do like professionally or
Oh, okay.
for many people.
No,
Like, I used to
superheroes
stream
do.
myself, so I used to make like stream overlays and stuff for myself. But yeah, I made the stream overlays that bring the game uses for her stuff.
Very beautiful.
Yeah,
by
Jacob
Right.
made my D&D Fridays for the Harbingers Guild overlay. It is super cute. If anybody stops by, please let Jacob know what you think of it.
Cool. And by the way, Jacob, we're actually going to be using that tomorrow if it's cool with you, and I'll give you a shout out.
That's fine.
For a new one.
Yeah, I since I was in the game, I kind of volunteered the layout over.
That's fine.
So you'll see it. So Super Geeked Up fans, if you're watching tomorrow on our new stream, you'll see his awesome overlay we're going to use. And yeah, and you can see him bring the game plots. His character is Vengeance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Jacob's
Warlock?
character.
Tiefling
Badass.
Warlock? Is that what you are?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a badass masked.
Yeah, he doesn't mess around,
Thing.
man. I play with him. He's all business.
Eldritch blast the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
It's the most boring stuff.
Thank you, guys. As again, twitch.tv/bringthegame is where you can find all these folks at different times. All right, so, and remember, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, we start our new Dungeons & Dragons live stream at twitch.tv/supergeekedup. So you follow both those, please. All right, we're going to get some geeky news in a minute, but actually, why don't we do the contest right now so we don't have to make people wait any longer
Oh,
if you are ready to do that.
all right. Finally, I get to do something. Yay! Sure. So
right, so
anybody
you-
who tuned in last week knows that we had a contest going on for a T-shirt. A T-shirt contest. It makes it sound like a wet T-shirt contest. Don't get all
Well.
excited like that.
That'd be a great contest.
I know, right?
I think she wins.
Well, for me, I
I
mean,
feel like
they would want to see me in the wet T-shirt, obviously.
I feel like that's not a super up type of thing. I'm just gonna put my boobs into focus for everybody.
Yeah.
Um, So thank you to everybody that tweeted me and Super Geeked Up for your requests. So as everyone knows, the choices were Bad Decision Tuesday, because that's how I live my life on Tuesdays. Team Inappropriate, and Welcome Back to Jordan's Food Coma. All right, somebody give a drum roll. Come on, somebody make a drum roll.
Somebody can do it.
And the winner is Team Inappropriate!
Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, my vote wins out!
Team Inappropriate won. That decision wasn't that far behind though, so it was really close call. But I don't know if anybody else watched last week, but we also had a contest going on that anybody who voted for the winning shirt was going to be entered into a raffle to win that T-shirt signed by me. So
Was it the Sex
I have
Offenders
all the
T-shirt?
names of the people, and now I'm going to pick one.
Uh-oh, the suspense. Who's going to win?
All right. So the winner is Carlos Ramirez at
Oh!
Carlos Battery 69.
Nice!
Woo! Congrats,
Very
Carlos!
nice.
Carlos
So, yeah.
is one of our longtime viewers. That's awesome.
Nice,
He
nice.
won a signed T-shirt. They have not been made yet because we just found out which one the winner was today. So in the next few weeks, I will bring on one of the T-shirts and I will message you to get your size and I will send you one out.
Wow.
Congratulations, Carlos. That's awesome.
Team Inappropriate for the win.
Yes,
Yep.
Team Inappropriate won. Although
And,
I was like, bad decision Tuesday. I was kind of hoping it might pull through, but I was like going back and forth with those two.
Sasha at her weirdness says, "Woohoo, Team Inappropriate." I think that was her vote, so she's happy that won.
Yeah.
And Falsy here, she had voted for that too last week.
Sure did.
Yeah.
I'm on that team. All day, every day. Team Inappropriate.
Well, thank you everybody who sending your tweets and voting and all that stuff. That's great.
Yes, again, thank you. And I was really excited. I was like watching it on like my Twitter like for days. I was like, shit, who's gonna win? I was excited.
Cool. Carlos just tweeted and he says, "I played drums, Jordan." I guess he could have gave you a drum roll, is what he was saying.
Oh, I play drums too.
Nice. Well, there you go, Carlos. You just won the shirt. So awesome. You can wear it as you play drums.
Yes. Send me pictures. Tag me in it.
That'd be great. Carlos is totally going to do that. All right, time to move on to Geekiest News of the Week. Lots of news to get through here, so let's get right into it. Let's start off with perhaps the most absurd news of the week, is that there's going to be a Tetris movie.
Oh my god, yes.
Obviously.
Oh my god.
Now,
Doesn't make
actually,
any sense.
not just one. There's going to be a trilogy of Tetris movies, because one's not enough.
I read this article.
Too much story
and
to fit all in one movie.
I'm pretty sure that my brain died a little.
It's going to be, I guess it's a China-U.S. co-production, though I think it's going to be shot in China. It's a sci-fi thriller is what it's billed as, and not what you expected, according to one of the people behind it. So what do you guys think about a Tetris movie?
Can you imagine what? Doesn't make any sense.
I think one of my most favorite things that I read was Long Rectangle is such an interesting character. I hope it's played by Tom Hardy.
Was that a comment?
God. Oh my god.
That's amazing. That's a great comment.
No, but seriously.
Okay, so I
why?
can't imagine what they're possibly gonna put into a Tetris movie. One, let alone a trilogy of Tetris movies. But what blows my mind the most about this entire thing, not that there's gonna be a movie, because they've made some movies about some crazy weird shit, okay. But the fact that the budget is over $3 billion.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
$3 billion.
I thought it was 80 million. Or is it really say 3 billion?
Toward the bottom of the article, it says $3 billion has been invested, or is going to be invested in this movie.
It's in the billions.
It's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck are they gonna spend this money on?
Maybe
I'm
that's
sorry,
to
that's
do
a
with,
lot of swearing.
Maybe that's to do with that's fine. Stuff outside the movie maybe they're talking about too, like merchandising and other shit.
Freaking nuts.
That the Deepu says the second Tetris movie will be darker with a cliffhanger.
Better.
Nice.
Like, if it was animated, I might be able to understand it, but it says it'll be filmed in China, so I assume it's
Live action.
what the?
I mean, are they gonna get famous Chinese actors to dress up as shapes and like squeeze themselves together?
I'm the L block.
That's really hard to work with.
It has to be like.
What was that, Jordan?
No, really, like, I'm pretty sure Japan has a game show like that. I was watching a clip on Facebook not too long ago of people like in these cutout shapes on this like fuck, I'm like blanking on the word.
Is it that spin basically where they have to jump through the wall?
Jump into the shape. They have to like jump into the shape.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a version of that here too.
Yeah, but they brought one over here too.
Yeah.
By the way, on Twitter, Carlos had said when we mentioned him, it was buffering. So if you didn't hear Carlos, and Jordan just tweeted it, you won the contest, Team Inappropriate. So you're gonna get a shirt. If you didn't hear us before. So congrats. And then Deepu says, at the Deepu, I don't know what everyone's worried about. The Battleship movie turned out so great.
I was going to bring that up. They made a Battleship movie. Now, hold on. There are indeed good game movies. Like, has anyone seen Clue?
I love Clue.
Yes.
I love that movie.
That's an old one. It's a good one.
Mm-hmm. They did an amazing job.
Well, that was a clever.
Tim Curry.
But like both Battleship and Clue has themes that can be translated into real life. Tetris doesn't. I don't see how
It
that's.
might. I mean,
Maybe it's an alien race of block-like creatures that are attacking Earth.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It
But
has to be a very vague.
I
Like,
wanna know
reference
if this is
such as-
opening up a whole new genre of movies. Like, you know, are we gonna have Pong the movie next?
it
seems like a
it's
thing.
psychological thriller with just two people going back and forth in a conversation.
Yes. Oh my god, I think I'd watch that. I'm so
The
serious.
ball's in your court now.
All right, well, so everybody's very excited about Tetris the movie, I see. So let's go on to the next bit of news.
Yes.
So in August, Suicide Squad comes out. Of course, we're going to see Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie. So apparently, yes, Margot Robbie got very, very into her character and started reading about all Harley Quinn stuff and other female villains and heroes in the DC universe. And so she kind of pitched another movie, and Warner Brothers is very interested in doing this. So in the works now. It's not exactly a Harley Quinn movie, but it's a movie that's going to supposedly have a lot of the female heroes and villains from DC in it, including Harley Quinn. Two of the names mentioned in the article were Batgirl and Birds of Prey. If that's true, that would be amazing because I loved Birds of Prey back in the day. Again, these are all rumors, these things I'm mentioning right now in terms of who might be in it. It's not a rumor that Warner Brothers wants to do this movie, but who might be in it is a rumor. Anyway, I think that would be fucking amazing because there's so many. I mean, Jordan mentioned earlier, Poison Ivy. I think is an amazing character. There's so many awesome female characters in the DC universe.
Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn's relationship needs to be a thing in the movies.
That'd be
It's
amazing,
so
right?
good in the... Yeah.
God, what was it? I can't remember if she was strictly stuck in the Batman animated series, but does anyone remember the villain Baby Doll?
I remember hearing something about it, I
The
think.
name tells me something. But,
I don't think
It's-
I've ever seen her, though.
She was basically this tragic villain of an adult woman who looked like a child. And, oh my god, the episode she was featured in was just full of those feels. You know, those feels. Like,
Those weird, uncomfortable feels?
well, not only those,
I'm pretty sure
but,
it's been a target.
just sad emotional ones.
I feel like this is, like that particular character is a play off of, what's that Lestat character?
Oh, from that movie? Where she was like,
Vampires.
Interview with a Vampire?
Yeah, Interview with a Vampire. The little girl character that they turned and she was a child for, like,
Oh,
110 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like a vampire stereotype, pretty much. Like the super powerful little girl.
yeah.
I don't know about a vampire stereotype.
Well,
If anyone has
I
ever played
haven't
other
seen it.
Several
tabletops,
vampire books that like reference like situations like that.
yeah.
'Cause I'm really into vampire folklore.
I used to play Vampire the Masquerade, and oh, you know this Vampire the Masquerade?
Yeah, absolutely, very well.
Yeah. One of the big taboos in Vampire the Masquerade was turning someone underage because
Then they would be stuck there forever.
yeah, it was big bad against the rules, almost as bad as Diablerization.
On Twitter, Alexander Martin says the movie has to have Poison Ivy in it, or I'm hating on it. I would agree. I can't see how it cannot have Poison Ivy if you're going to do a female.
That's an iconic villain. Yeah, you kind of have to
I
have
think it's Jordan's favorite,
Like, other than
right?
the Joker, that's basically Harley Quinn's main relationship thing.
True.
I wouldn't say she's my favorite, but I really like her. I also like evil Catwoman as well.
Ooh,
I love Catwoman.
Catwoman is sexy,
She is.
especially when she's Halle Berry.
I agree on that one. I could not get into Halle Berry as Catwoman. Like, I just didn't like it
I don't think anybody did.
I don't know if she fit the character perfectly, but she looked good in the suit.
I mean, she's a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. I'm going to give it to Halle
Yeah.
Berry. She's beautiful, but she's just not Catwoman.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful
can
That
agree
movie,
with
woman.
that movie wasn't Catwoman either. I don't know what that movie was.
Yeah, I don't know what that movie was either. I've
It was Halle
only-
Berry in a tight suit.
Exactly. That's what that movie was. It's all it
Yeah.
needed to be. It made bank.
Well, yeah,
All right,
because
but yes,
Halle Berry in a suit.
DC
Halle
and
Berry
Warner's.
out of a suit.
Oh well, that's going to sell a lot of tickets.
Even better.
DC Warners, yes, please make this movie. I will be there absolutely to see this.
Right?
Okay, sticking with the DC universe, now going over to TV. Supergirl, which was on CBS this past season, has been renewed, but it's moving networks. It is going to be on CW next season, which to be honest with you, I don't understand why it never started on the CW in the first place.
CW is such a good station.
Yeah, I mean, because obviously it has Arrow and Flash and all the other shows Greg Berlanti runs. He also is running this show. So, and they're moving it to Vancouver to shoot rather than LA to save costs, which is where the other shows shoot. So that makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Any of you guys watch Supergirl?
I've actually seen
Not
bits
really.
and pieces over at a friend's house.
No? All right, I'm the only, I've gone like through half of it so far. I'm digging it. It's getting better as it goes, so I'm going to keep watching it.
I heard good things about it, that's for sure.
Alexander Martin tweeted in about Catwoman. That outfit, though, and then he put a GIF of Halle Berry in it. Yeah.
Yes. A GIF.
I forgot that actually what it looked like. Okay, here we go. Here's some more CW news. And actually the same guy, Greg Berlanti, who's behind those other shows. Archie Comics is going to be a show on the CW. So, yes, the gang, Archie, Jughead, Veronica, Betty, the gang of Riverdale is going to be in their own show set in modern times. Now, this is surprising. According to this Hollywood Reporter article, it's going to be about the darkness and weirdness bubbling beneath Riverdale's wholesome facade. So it's going to be probably a darker take on Archie.
Oh, it turns out Jughead is actually a cannibal and he eats human parts in place of burgers.
All the burgers.
I have no idea what we're talking about anymore.
You don't know Archie Comics?
Yeah, Archie never made it over here, so I have.
Oh, so like two people. Well, okay, I can understand Denmark. So Archie Comics.
Yeah, I have no excuse. I'm not a.
That's fine.
I'm
It's
not into that one.
Maybe you know Muffles, but it's really long running. I'm going to say like super old, like maybe from the 40s or something.
Really old.
Yeah, it's like. But it's a very, and it's been running since then. It's had a tremendous run. It's a very generally wholesome thing. Like it's about these high school kids in this town called Riverdale, and they get into shenanigans, but it's all like good, wholesome. It's like a family comic.
Yeah.
Think of it that
Okay.
way.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely safe for work.
Definitely safe for work.
It's been so long running that one of the characters from it got their own spin-off comic. I think it was Veronica?
Well, actually, a lot of the characters have their own. Actually, there's a Betty and Veronica one.
Oh, that's right.
There's a Jughead one. Yeah, they do. And they usually print them. They call like digest or double digest. They print it like in a very different format than most comics do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
Well, here you go. I'm going to retweet a thing that Alexander Martin just sent about Archie, so you can see what it is. There you go. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm interested to see this subversive take on it. That's a little interesting.
Disturbing.
Yeah. Last bit of news. Now we're going to go over to Marvel and Netflix. So obviously they've been very successful with their shows, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, all that stuff. This is rumored, so I don't know if this is true yet, but there are supposedly 3 new shows in the works, and these are the characters that's the rumors to be: Moon Knight, Blade, and Ghost Rider.
Exciting.
Right?
Which one are you most excited
That
about?
sounds interesting.
I'm gonna toss up between Blade and not Ghost Rider. Moon Knight.
Yeah, me too.
Blade and Moon Knight. First of all, I've loved Blade ever since the first movie. I wasn't big into comics. I guess there were comics I didn't know about, but I love Blade. He's amazing. What's not amazing about a vampire hunter, half vampire thing?
Vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, Vampire.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes was so good in that role. He was just, oh my god.
He really was. How often do you see a black vampire?
Black
It's
Yellow.
amazing to start.
And I don't know, did any of you guys see the short-lived Spike series that was about Blade? I actually liked that show. It only lasted 1 season, but...
Spike
I've
never
was
seen
about
that.
Blade?
Yeah,
I feel like I started watching it or watched 1 episode or something, but
It started off not that great, but it got better quite quickly.
I'll have to look into that. I don't
yeah, I think I saw
know
some
how
episodes.
familiar I am with it.
But yeah, I would love to see a Blade series on Netflix. That'd be great. By the way, Jordan Carlos tweeted in. Fuck yeah, thanks, Jordan.
You're welcome. I mean, it was all by luck.
Now I'm wondering if it was rigged.
It's only
Oh,
Jordan's
man.
name in there.
What?
Yeah.
Well, am I alone in the fact that I actually liked Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider?
No, I actually liked Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider.
Okay, good.
I
Yeah.
actually
same.
really liked
Same.
that movie. Granted, I was probably like 13 or 14 when that came out, so
I
that's
think
cinematically
just-
inclined to be able to tell you what's really great, what's not. Probably not, but I actually really liked it.
Yeah, no, his character just as a person kind of fit the role really well. I mean, it's, oh, you're a bad person. Let me stare into your eyes, you're going to hell. You know, it's just simple, I'm going to serve this kind of justice.
I was always hoping that they were going to come out with a Ghost Rider 2 for him.
I thought they did.
Wait, they did. They did make a sequel.
Well,
Yeah.
then I just suck.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the sequels just didn't really go as well as.
It didn't go very well, no.
succeed. No.
Was Nicolas Cage in it as well?
He was.
Well, I really should just go fuck myself then. I've been waiting for this for a long
Are you going
time.
to do that on camera? Or...
Yeah, well, wait.
Are you gonna do
isn't
that?
that like a benefit?
Do we have to sign up somewhere special for
I
this?
love myself quite often because I do, and it's a good time had by all. And had by all, I mean
Had by
myself.
all.
By all attendees.
Who, is other people watching? Like, what's happening?
Why not?
It depends on the scenario, Jeff.
If it's a bad decision Tuesday, yeah, scenario.
That is never a bad decision Tuesday. That is a fun Tuesday had by
Okay.
all participating.
Yeah, well, I don't think any of the participants would have complained. You're right.
That's
On
good, though.
Twitter, Sasha at her weirdness says, new watcher Donnie at Origami Banjo says, the pitch for the Archie show sounds just like a Buffy reboot. Interesting. It does sound a little bit like that, now that you said that. Thank you for watching, Donnie. If you're watching, please tweet us at Super Geeked Up.
One of us.
So, so
I
we
watched
gotta
Angel.
make a list for you of stuff to watch.
Oh no, I refuse to
How
watch
can you not
Buffy.
watch that?
Wait, you watch Angel, but you won't watch Buffy?
Yeah.
Angel came from Buffy.
I
and Buffy
know.
is way better.
Buffy was so much better.
Buffy was so
Yeah.
full of teen drama. Oh, it drove me nuts.
Oh my god, and Angel was just this whiny little bitch.
Yeah, you're right. He kind of was. He was like
Kylo
evil
Ren.
vampire galore.
I liked Angel when he was like on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then I tried to like watch the first season. And anytime they try to have him have a love connection with anybody else but Buffy, I was like, I fucking hate you. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
I still occasionally go back and watch the musical episode of Buffy. Just
I
because
have the
it's hilarious.
entire soundtrack on my phone, and I listen to it in the car all the time. I'm not even going to when like, oh my god. Rest in Peace, the one that Spike sang. I love that one.
Yeah.
I love it.
So what do you guys think about, I think Muffles, you are too. I used to read Moon Knight as a kid. I really like that character, so I'm actually excited if they bring a Moon Knight show.
Oh, yeah. No, the one thing I'm going to hope the most for is they go spot on with all the visual effects.
Because here's the thing, I'm trying to remember. I mean, in the article they say like he's kind of like Batman, but does he have powers, or is he just kind of a vigilante, like kick-ass martial art?
Well, because this was about a decade and a half ago.
Because I didn't think he really had powers so much.
There's
He has
something
an awesome
about it.
costume. The costume.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Not so much the visage underneath the costume, though, but if I remember correctly, there is something about him beyond the normal, just, I'm going to go out at night and kick some ass. But it's been quite a while, but... Yeah.
According to the Wikipedia, he has increased strength depending on lunar cycles. So I guess
There you
sometimes
go.
he has powers.
Yeah.
It would make sense. He is called the Moon Knight.
That's interesting. So he's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a full moon. Yes, I'm at full strength. Oh, it's a last quarter. Oh.
Like a were superhero.
Oh, new moon. What do I do? Like crumble under my own weight? I don't understand.
And also, I was aware of this, and I don't know if all incarnations, but many incarnations, he has multiple personality disorder. So actually, that's a big deal with him.
Yeah, I saw that the article that I was reading in preparation for talking about this, that they mentioned it would make some really interesting character development, and I have to agree with that. I don't know much about Moon Knight. I've heard about him. I've seen him talked about a couple of times. Haven't really watched any of it or read any of it. But what I've heard, it seems like it could be a... They were talking about making Tetris a psychological thriller or something. I think that Moon Knight could be. I think it has potential.
Then again,
Absolutely.
doesn't Deadpool also have multiple personality disorder, or shouldn't he have?
Well,
I'm pretty sure Deadpool has anything and everything.
Yeah,
His is more
There's nothing like great about
schizophrenia,
him.
I think.
it might go the same way with Moon Knight then, like just not really address that because it's too hard to like show on screen really.
Well, it's great. I mean, Moon Knight is not like Deadpool's like so zany and ridiculous,
Oh, yeah.
and that's not Moon Knight really. But it could be fun for an actor, I would say, for sure, to play that.
Oh yeah.
I will say
When I-
all these characters, I think, fit the darker tones of the Netflix series.
When I'm
Oh,
thinking of like Moon Knight personality, split personality, multiple personality, I'm thinking Fight Club for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Fight Club style multiple
Superhero.
personality.
So Alexander Martin summed this Moon Knight up in a great tweet here. He's what Deadpool would be if he wasn't funny. He has a moon god power in him and multiple personalities.
I like it.
So if you want the serious Deadpool,
That's well summed up.
all right, there we go. All right, so maybe we'll get those series on Netflix coming up. All right, we got one more game to do. Before we do that, though, if you're watching the recorded version or listening to the podcast, we're going to take one last commercial break, and we'll see you back right after this. Everybody, thank you so much for watching Super Geeked Up. We are back with the gang from Bring the Game, and you're watching Super Geeked Up. All right, we're gonna. So speaking of Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, I came up with my own game called 1D20, which is gonna involve a 20-sided dice as part of it. Yes. All right, everybody has theirs. Good.
Wait, what do you mean a dice? I didn't have any dice. When do we need dice?
I have. You do you have one? You can use it. Otherwise, I have one I can use for you.
No, I don't have
I think
dice.
she has
Wait,
any
what
20s
game
lying
are we
around.
playing now? I thought we were playing
No,
this
it's the
game.
same. It's the same game that I told you about. I'm just the dice play into it later on.
Oh my
Don't
god,
worry.
why?
Jeff, you're
Why
in so
are you
much trouble.
taking for granted, Jeff? Why?
Well, it's actually all
Fuck your
these.
dice. Fuck
all
that
these-
bitch. I ain't telling her what's going on with this. We're taking away her geek doing. Jesus
So,
Christ, Jeff.
believe it or not, all these instructions are in the stuff I send you in advance.
Shut up. No, it's not.
Go read it. You'll see.
I don't read them, really. I skim.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes beforehand.
All right, here we go. This is how it's going to work. So we're going to split into two teams. It's going to be girls versus guys, basically. So it's going to be Fallacy and Jordan, and then Muffles and...
Team inappropriate, guys.
Team
Inappropriate.
All right, that's a good name. Team Inappropriate. Team
Okay.
Inappropriate versus what's Muffles or Jacob? What's the neat? You guys need a name
I
for your team.
believe we should call ourselves Team Fluffy Kittens. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Feet fluffy kitten.
That is fine with me.
Excellent.
You're going down by team inappropriate.
Team Inappropriate versus Team Fluffy Kittens. Okay.
That's the name that instills fear in the heart of your opponents.
Well, they're gonna be sneaky. You're gonna think they're pushovers, but then they're gonna strike.
Oh, I see. So it's a psychological game.
Yeah.
You're getting yourself set up to defeat your opponents that way.
Mhm. Maybe.
Yeah.
Mintalk, the Mind Taker.
We're gonna distract you with inappropriate commentary, and
All right, so this is how it's going to work. I sent these guys a list privately, which has list of either movies, TV shows, characters, or games. Okay,
Oh,
and they're going
I
to
just
get
got dirty.
they're going to get 60 seconds to get their teammate to guess as many on their list as they can by giving clues. Okay, and then we'll see what happens, how many they get. But then after each round, we're going to roll 1d20. And using from the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition modifier, plus or minus thing, I'm going to subtract or add things to your score. So the dice roll is going to affect your score as well. All right. So there's a bit of randomness into this.
We can't say
roll
anything
a
in the
one.
name, right?
Roll a one.
You cannot say anything on the list, but you can say anything else that
Okay.
you would like to get them to guess. All right. So on Team Inappropriate, who would like to be the first clue giver? Probably nobody, right?
I'll do it.
Okay, so
Fine.
Jordan's stepping up.
Now.
Okay, I'm
All right.
gonna be prepared.
So you're gonna. So Jordan's gonna give the clues. She can go get through as many on the list as she can. She can always go in any order. She can skip if she needs to, and then Falsy, you're gonna guess. All right.
I'm gonna try not to be distracted by Jordan's tits. Right there.
They distract many people.
As are we all.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's how she's gonna distract the other team.
Team inappropriate.
Pretty much.
It's inappropriate. I don't know what else. You know what? For you though, I'm just gonna. For you alone. Everybody now hates you, but it's okay.
Oh no, I wasn't telling you to cover them up. I'm just like.
Alright, get out of here.
Stoned.
All right, they're back. All right, so are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, round one, and go.
Winter is coming.
Game of Thrones.
Yes. We were talking about her husband earlier. It's a game. Eating balls.
Pac-Man. Mrs. Pac-Man.
Okay. She has a bunch of brothers. She falls in love with a wizard. She's a redhead. It's a show in the 90s. Screech. Cheerleaders.
Pass it. I'll be on.
There's a new one of these movies coming out. Fuck, let's skip that one too. This movie just came out. He has to go up against his friends, like Iron Man.
Oh shit.
His best friend
no.
is Bucky.
Keep going.
This.
Yes, she got it. She got it. Go.
I couldn't remember his name.
I talked about her earlier. Her girlfriend's Harley Quinn.
Her girlfriend's Harley Quinn? Poison Ivy.
Yes. Fuck, I don't even know how to do
All right, that's time.
Damn it.
All right, you guys got 4. Now I'm going to roll to see what's going to happen here. I'm going to roll for Jordan, and you guys can roll for yourselves. I'm sorry.
Oh.
What?
I rolled a 3, which means on the modifier chart that's a -4.
Why do you suck so bad when it comes to me tonight, Jeff? Why do you suck so bad?
We had a -4.
So that's you're at 0 now.
Yeah. We came out of that clean.
Now I know how DMs feel when they roll like it's bad for them.
You're like screwing me over today. It's like fuck Jordan.
I cannot control the dice roll. All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure we didn't see it. I didn't physically see it.
That's alright. I can bring this back.
Yeah, you can bring it back. All right, let's go over the other team now. Let's Muffles. You want to go first as a clue giver?
Jacob, if you don't mind, because I'm going to suck at the guessing portion, I would like to give you the clues.
Well, I feel the same way, so great. Sure.
So they're very confident is what they're saying.
Yep. We just expect the dice to win this game for us.
Right? You're already ahead. If you get 1, I mean.
May the dice be ever in your favor. All right.
By the way, the Deepu says, is one of the dice possibilities being eaten by a gelatinous cube? Maybe if it's a critical miss, sure.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Jacob's gonna guess, and 60 seconds. Go ahead.
All right. Tony Stark is.
Iron Man.
All right. They live on Endor and they help bring down the Empire.
Ewoks.
Yes. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Scooby-Doo?
Yes. Yep.
Get over here! Fatality.
Mortal Kombat?
Boom.
Indiana Jones?
Yep.
There you go. Tulfus is a part of what race?
Dwarf.
Oh, that was an inside one. That's sneaky.
He can control metal. X-Men.
Magneto.
Yes. You were almost a Jill sandwich. The T-virus. Okay. Darth Vader's son.
Kylo Ren. Oh, wait. That's grandson.
Oh, Jordan got him thinking that earlier. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Fucked.
You suck.
They did so good.
So you guys got 7, but now Muffles, you got to roll.
Oh shit!
Damn it!
Okay, hold on.
Be true.
I'm okay.
Tell me what you get.
This is my lucky yellow and black Imperial Fist die.
Yeah.
Oh.
We will, no matter what, we're going to be ahead, even if you roll 1. So
It's true. Here we go. Oh god. 15.
15. Oh, so they get a +2,
That's
so they're
two.
at 9.
Yes.
Oh, we're so screwed.
We are
I have
so
to bring this home. All the pressure's on me now. Fuck.
or
No,
he rolls a
not
net
me,
20 for you
because
guys.
I-
All right,
Oh,
you guys can do it. Team inappropriate can do it.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So now we're going back to the ladies, and we're going to switch up the clue giver, and the guesser. Ready?
Yeah.
And go.
All right. Movie about a dinosaur theme park.
Jurassic Park.
Yep.
I said park.
That's fine. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. The female lead in the Mario series.
Princess Peach.
Yep.
Game that ruins relationships and friendships.
Monopoly.
Yes.
The lead in Lord of the Rings. The character, not the actual actor.
Frodo.
Yes.
Yep.
The lead in. Never mind. The race of mythological creatures with the pointy ears.
Skip it.
Fuck. The old fictional character played by Robert Downey Jr. Really good with mysteries. Really good with mysteries.
Time.
Ah, shit. Sherlock Holmes.
What was that last one? Oh,
4. You got 4 again. You
Like I
start
got
off
more than
start off really strongly.
why wouldn't you say Benedict Cumberbatch was sure? What?
Well,
Robert
she
Downey
likes-
Jr.
she likes Robert
Sherlock
Downey
Holmes.
Jr.
Nobody remembers
Robert Downey Jr. By the way, on
Got replaced.
Twitter, at her weirdness says, "Did he say Imperial Fisting?"
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Anyway, all right, Fallacy, roll a d20.
Oh no.
Come on, get really high.
I couldn't remember the name of the fucking movie series that Katniss Evergreen is in.
The Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
6.
Oh my god.
Minus
Oh,
2.
no.
So you guys have a whopping total of 2 points.
Oh, let's say roll a critical fail.
So we won basically. Wait,
I don't like this game.
Oh.
All right, so we'll do it. Let's go back to the other guys. And Jake
Come
is
on, guys, tank it.
gonna give, and
we
Muffles is
can't
gonna give.
lose.
Throw it at me.
All right, ready to go, Jacob?
Okay.
Go.
Yep. Okay, gotta go fast. We talked about him
Sonic.
earlier. Blue.
Sonic, yes.
Yeah. The dad is a giant monkey that throws barrels.
Oh, Donkey. Oh, wait, his dad. Oh, shit. Pass. Diddy Kong. All right,
Okay. Yeah, Diddy Kong. Phone home. Tiny alien.
E.T.
Yep.
Yep.
Mario's brother.
Luigi. I don't know why that
Got
was
it.
hard.
R2D2's the smaller model in the new movie.
Oh, BB-88.
What was that?
Oh yeah, close. enough.
BB-88.
Nope.
Oh, shit,
It's
pass.
part of it. Okay. Fuck. I fucking skipped that. Not Flash, but the other show.
Oh, Arrow?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow, how did I guess that?
The male Tomb Raider that shares your name, and there's just a new game out of him.
Oh, Uncharted Drake, right?
What's his full name?
Yeah.
Drake Fortune?
Pass. I
He has
not
your
pass.
first name.
I mean time. Sorry, time.
Oh, duh.
Nathan Drake.
Name's Nathan
Damn it.
Drake. I share a
I
name
feel like
with
we
him.
get so much more time than we had. Damn it!
By the way, I'm sorry I couldn't give you. It was BB-8, not 88.
Oh, God.
So close though.
Still says BB-8.
But he said 88.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
no, I
part
would-
of that is saying BB-8.
All right, I know.
BB-8.
Come on, you guys got enough
Oh.
points. Right?
You're already
So,
winning.
yeah.
One,
Fred.
2, 3. You got 5 that round. So Jacob, roll a d20.
Fuck, you gave me a broken
Oh,
straw.
5. So minus 2.
Actually, minus. You got 5.
Yeah.
5 is a minus 3 on the chart I'm using anyway.
Oh, they still won.
Yeah, so you still got 11, so you guys won.
Well, it doesn't matter. We still
Yeah, it
won.
doesn't matter.
11
You guys,
to our what, 2?
So Team Fluffy Kittens is the winners.
Hey.
Congratulations.
I knew more of theirs than I did of mine.
Yeah, I know a lot of theirs. I knew more in the first set than the second set, though.
All right,
Just like
so
that she
thanks for
didn't
playing,
know.
guys.
Where's Futoma?
Thank you for playing. If you're doing it at home. All right, that's pretty much going to wrap us up. Before we get out of here, though, a couple things. Number one, again, where can people watch Bring the Game? Tell them where they can check it out.
Twitch.tv/Bring the Game.
Awesome. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Fridays.
Yes, different schedule every day, though, and Tuesday's schedule is kind of iffy depending on real-life stuff, but Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are set in stone. Harbinger's Guild, D&D 5e campaign every Friday. More than happy to have people interact with the game, so stop by, check that out.
Yes, and if you go to the channel, you can see the schedule posted right on the main page there when she's not live.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, Muffles, Jacob, do you guys have anything you want to give out? Any sites, any Twitters, anything you want people to follow or anything?
Oh, jeez.
You don't have to, but I'm just giving you the option right now if you like to.
Well, I'm not too connected into social media, but please, if by any means, if you want to add me on Steam, the username is GameAvision, and it should be like popping up as "sit on my face." Sorry, but yeah,
Oh.
don't matter.
Sit on your face.
Name's inappropriate after all.
Suddenly.
Or if you want to add me on League of Legends, it is Uncle Muffles.
Awesome. Jacob, anything you want to give out?
Not really. I don't use Twitter too much or anything, so there
Okay.
isn't really anything.
Well, you can see him on Bring the Game, though, like she said, plenty of time. So, all right, and again, folks, please, if you can tomorrow, we'd love it if you could watch our Dungeons & Dragons show that we're going to kick off tomorrow, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's twitch.tv/supergeekedup. We'd love it if you could watch it live. It's going to be lots of inappropriate stuff said at that time, probably based on these characters I have as the game. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'd love for you to participate in the chat and all that good stuff. And please follow us. That would be great. You can also follow us at SuperGeekedUp, of course, and subscribe, youtube.com/SuperGeekedUp. Cool. Thank you so much, guys, to everybody from Bring the Game. Thank you. You guys rock. Really appreciate you being on today.
Thanks so much, SDU.
Let me share a couple tweets before we get out of here, though.
Treats.
Deepu says, you realize you guys need to get sponsors for Jordan Noel's on-air dinners. And Sasha says, what? No, it was BB-8. What the hell is BB-88? Is he playing Fackin' Bingo? That's a new game, Geeky Bingo.
I like
Oh,
it.
God.
We should do that.
Android Bingo?
We should.
Geeky Bingo?
Anyway, thank you, everybody who was watching live and tweeting. We really appreciate it. We love you guys. And if you're watching in post or listening to the podcast, we love you too. So that's pretty much going to do it. We'll be back, of course, next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, as always. And again, congrats to Carlos for the Team Inappropriate shirt you're going to get.
Woo! Congrats, Carlos!
And thank you, everybody.
Jeff, for sabotaging me at every turn.
Yep, no problem. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week.